Hey, what's up, guys? It's Durf. We've got the two Hour of Devastation Planeswalker decks here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll open up one in this video, and I'll do a second video of the second deck here. So, hopefully, you guys have seen my other Planeswalker deck openings. I call them the Planeswalker Deck Check series. So please check those out if you haven't seen them. They're kind of fun. Just opening all the, I've opened all the Planeswalker decks so far, and I'll have that posted for you guys. Have this one posted, hopefully, within, next day I'll have the Nicol Bolas one. So I'll open Nissa first and then Nicol Bolas. So actually, you know what? Let's do Nicol Bolas first and then Nissa, because alphabetically, Nicol Bolas comes first. So 205, and that's, well, hold on. No, because it's green. I have to do green first because that's the collector's number. If you look there, it says 200 out of 199, and he is 205 out of 199 for the set. So, all right, so we're going to start out with Nissa. All right, guys, if you have seen my other deck, Planeswalker deck check videos, we're going to go through what exactly do you get out of these decks. So I have found it to be a pretty cool product. So we got Nissa, you got the foil card here. Oh man, look at that. Right out the bat, there's the card bend. Thank you very much. Great quality, guys. So I'll just throw that in a little penny sleeve here. I don't know, preserve it, something like that. And I don't know if it's even going to fit. No, they're not going to fit in there. But we'll do it this way. I'll give it a little better. Give it a little better protection. Actually, I think I've got. Those are all penny sleeves. So we'll do it. We'll do it like this for now. Just put her in one of those regular sleeves. Cool. All right. So then you've got the. You got that. You got the deck box with the sweet art on there, so let's talk about the art for just a second. If you've seen my other videos on my deck check videos, the artwork on these guys I think is pretty phenomenal. I think Nissa's art is pretty cool looking. She's got her staff there pointing right at you, but the only one, as you may have heard me say before, that I don't like is the Chandra one. I just think she looks kind of dorky and just not really the normal Chandra that you see. So I mean, but to each his own. Some people might like it. But anyways, let's go over Nissa, Genesis Mage. She costs 2 green and 5 colorless. She's a Planeswalker Nissa. 5 loyalty when she comes in. +2. Untap up to 2 target creatures and up to 2 target lands. -3, target creature gets +5/+5 till end of turn. And -10, look at the top 10 cards of your library. You may put any number of creature and or land cards from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order, or in a random order. Okay, so her ultimate is pretty awesome, but I mean, she costs 7. So, I guess if you can, well, there's no... I guess you could planar bridge her out, but at this point you can't. We've banned Aetherworks Marvel. So man, that is awesome art right there. I'm telling you, man, like some of these, these products are really neat. Like when you get into it. They are some very good artwork on these products. So, all right. So what else do we get? So we got her deck. Okay, so here's her deck, and you put her in there and play with that. 2 packs of Hour of Devastation. We've got our Hour of Devastation. Like here's how you play, and it's got the list of should have the list of how to play the deck. And yep, there we go. Nissa Ravane. So talks about her. There's her artwork from the actual card. Actually looks better looks better here in a non-foil version, much more clear. And then it talks about where to go next. Nicol Bolas, the Deceiver deck. You can play Magic Duels. Deck Builder's Toolkit, which, if you guys have seen any of my videos, holy cow, I have opened a ton of Deck Builder's Toolkits. They are, the Amonkhet ones are 100% definitely worth it. If you're new, they are pretty worth it if you're a veteran player as well, because they come with the full art lands. So again, really cool artwork right here. Talks about the deck, Planeswalker cards, playing the deck, like what you're supposed to do, and it gives you a list of the deck. So you can, if you tear the thing apart and throw it into your collection, you can always one day come back and put it back together again, just like Humpty Dumpty getting tossed off that wall. You can come back and put Nissa back together again, so she can fight another day. All right, then you get your quick reference card, and this one, I believe it just tells you how to, just the casting spells, what each of the lands do: plains, island, swamp, mountains, forest, and gives you the setup, how to play or how to win. Obviously, get life to 0 is the first win condition that you're trying to get to. Parts of a turn, and et cetera, et cetera. So it's funny, this thing, everything. Okay, so this card right here actually is perforated, so you can take that off and I guess give that to somebody if you want to give it to your friend. Hey, go check out magic.wizards.com, new to Magic, and you can share that with your friend, and they can join you in playing this game, because that's what the game's about. It's about playing with friends. I'm telling you, like, it doesn't matter how many times I played Friday Night Magic. I honestly enjoy doing, just I'll play. You guys have heard me talk about pack wars, where you literally take like 2 packs. One person has one pack, one person has the other. You throw 3 lands of each type, 3 plains, 3 islands, 3 swamps, 3 mountains, and 3 forests together. So you're playing with, and you take out the token, and then you play with the other 15 cards that are in the pack. You just shuffle them up and go. There's no mulligan. So yeah, if you get stuck with 7 lands in your hand, okay, you're stuck with 7 lands. But most times it doesn't work out too bad. But it's a lot of fun. I'd really encourage you to try that. It's real cheap. It's a cost of a pack, and it'll provide at least one match. You can go 2, go 2 out of 3 if you want. We usually just do one match, or one single game, and then move on to another pack. So we did Eternal Masters this last week, and that was a lot of fun. I really hadn't done anything limited in that, but I really recommend just kind of digging into some of the other things you can do with Magic. But people back in the day, all there was tabletop Magic. You'd go and play with your friends at home, and you build your deck to beat them, and that's where things started. So play Magic with your friends. Like it's a lot of fun. All right, so let's take a look at Nissa's deck here. So she has Reason to Believe, rare. Bounty of the Luxa from Amonkhet, rare. Nissa's Encouragement. So we're going to read these because this is specific to this deck. 1 green, 4 color sorcery. Search your library and graveyard for a card named Forest, a card named Brambleweft Behemoth, and a card named Nissa Genesis Mage. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. So it tutors up 3 different cards. And there you get 2 of those. Then you got some Feral Prowlers, which are already in the actual set. River Hoopoe, I guess that's how you say it, Hoopoe. Avid Reclaimer, and this is an extra one here, so let's take a look at this one. So it's a green, 2 colorless, it's a 2/2. You can tap to add a green or a blue to your mana pool. If you control a Nissa Planeswalker, you gain 2 life. Wow, that ain't bad at all. 2/2 for 3. It'd be nice if it was a little less expensive. If it was a 2/2 for 2, that would be really good. But it doesn't have a drawback like let's say like the Servant of the Conduit, from from Kaladesh. I mean, that it's a 2/2 for 2, but you got to spend an energy. You know, you get 2 energy when you come into play, but you spend 2 energy to tap for any mana. All right, got some Pouncing Cheetahs. Got Aerial Guide, Weaver of Currents, Aven Reedstalker, and I'm gonna make. Oh, here's our other Nissa specific deck creature. Brambleweth Behemoth, 2 green, 4 colorless, elemental creature, 6/6 trample. Okay, nothing else to it. Just big old dude. All right, it's a common, so we get 4 of those. Angler Drake ×2, and we're gonna have some lands. So Woodland Stream ×4, Forest, times a lot. I lost count. Got some islands. And, ooh, the old Unsummon. That's going all the way back to the beginning of Magic. All right, 3 of those. Ambuscade, which I'm still not sure if I'm saying correctly. Again, need to look that up. And then Spring to Mind is our last card from the deck. So that is pretty cool. Again, you know, we'll see what we get from the packs, but so far, yeah, that's a pretty cool starter deck. Definitely better than those starter decks that you'd get from the old starters. And here, let's throw her in there. All right, you can go in your deck. There you go. Tuck you away. Maybe play you later. All right, so you're gonna chill up here, and then we're gonna bring out Nicol Bolas next, the next video. All right, guys. So here we go. We got our 2 packs. We got 2 packs to hit something cool. Maybe they, you know, I've seen some crazy stuff come out of these from friends. You know, I've seen some friends pull some masterpiece stuff out of these. I think somebody pulled. There's a foil, I think. Maybe not. Merciless Eternal, Manticore Eternal, Unraveling Mummy, and the rare, boom, Imminent Doom. What? It's not even within our colors. Swamp and a zombie token. All right, well, scratch that on, you know, something good. I've had some friends pull a Gideon. I can't pull one out of like 2 cases. Crook of Condemnation, Dunes of the Dead, Banewhip Punisher, and the last rare guys, boom, Nimble Obstructionist. That one's not bad. Island and a Dream Stealer token. So, well, cool, guys. Thank you for joining me again. This is the Nissa Nissa deck from the Nissa Genesis Mage deck from the Planeswalker deck series. So this is, as I call it, the Planeswalker deck check series. And I appreciate you guys joining me. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, give me a subscribe, and you know, share my video if you want to see the channel grow, and you know, leave a comment below. How do you guys like these Planeswalker decks? All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.